Hi, I don't really know how to start this, but I want to document this. It's about my upcoming journey with Aspen. And I thought if I later decide to document it, then it would be stupid to begin in the middle, so I probably should start it now. This is the day before the surgery. Tomorrow I'm gonna get the extractions. Okay, so I tell you a bit about the background. I don't even know if anybody cares, if anybody's gonna watch this. I have no idea. Okay, I just talked to my phone. I'm 59, I live in Pennsylvania, and I had a bridge forever, since 2004, and my upper teeth was a bridge. And I knew this wouldn't be the last of my life. I knew one day it would have to be replaced with a new bridge. One day when I have time, I work a lot. I travel all over the country, and I thought one day when I have time, then I go to a dentist and he will remove it and I'll get a new one, and but of course I never have time, and it doesn't hurt and I don't need it, so I'll do it someday. Well, it came out 3 weeks ago. It broke out. The freaky thing is, in 1 second, it was a bridge. So that means all these teeth were connected. My real teeth were in it. There were crowns over it, and it was one piece. And so when it broke out, all came out. I mean, the one piece, not one tooth, but the whole thing came out. And my teeth in it. I don't know if I explained this right. So my teeth came out with the bridge, and my roots are still in my jaw. And it didn't hurt at all. It was 1 second. The crazy part is, I was so lucky I was home when it happened. So I was gone for 5 months. So when I make my tours, I'm a house sitter, I'm a pet nanny. So I make my tours and I'm gone for 4 or 5 months at a time. And then I go home for like a week or 10 days, sometimes 2 weeks, and then I go back on the next tour. So this was planned. So I was gone since March, and by the end of July, I come home. That was planned, and I was planning to spend home 11 days, and then I would go back to the late summer and autumn tour. So my husband picks me up from the airport, drives me home, and then goes back to work. And I'm home for 2 hours, and it happens, and my teeth come out. And I was so shocked. I never thought this would ever happen. As I said, I thought I knew I would need a replacement one day. But I never thought it would be like this, that it would break out by itself and with my teeth in it. I was under such a shock, and I understood this is life-changing. This is changing my life. And yeah, so the same day, I look up things, I Google, and I look up Aspen Dental. I knew we had a few around in this area. And I call the number, and I get an appointment for the next morning, locally, like 15 miles from here. And, well, I'm going. Next morning I went. And they said, oh, yeah, no problem. And so you know how it goes. They try to sell you the Bentley, the top of the line. And, oh, if you can't afford it, we can finance it. You know that story. Yeah, no. Implants for $19,000. We don't have that kind of funds. It's not an option, So, but they gave us all the brochures and stuff, and think about it. And we thought about it over the weekend, then 3 weeks ago. And we knew now, we don't have the funds. And you know what? Financing sounds great, but it means you need to come up with a monthly rate to pay it back. If you have no extra money laying around, how do you get up with the extra rate that you need to pay every month? you know. So financing sounds great, but no, no. So in the end, we did the math, and so we decided we can afford bone grafts and Comfilytes. That's about half the price. It's 8.5, 8,500, and so we can do that, but not $19,000 implants. And they say, oh yeah, we get you a discount that brings it down to 16. Still too much. So now I had several appointments, like measurements and biting into wax and all this thing. You probably know that. And so, yeah, tomorrow is the day. And I'm not really afraid, but I'm nervous. I'm really nervous because that's my nature. I always think, what could happen? What can go wrong? It's probably nonsense. I'll be probably fine. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm getting a bit nervous now. So I just want to record this to have a document, basically to see how I'm doing right now. So, yeah, tomorrow morning at 8. So basically, and I get immediate dentures. That means my roots that are still in my upper jaw, they have to come out. And 7, that doesn't sound much. I've seen Aspen-related videos from people who had like 20 teeth removed or so, upper and down. I don't need that. It's just my upper. My down teeth are still okay for now. And so it's just 7 for me. And some people will laugh at me and say, oh, it's just 7. No big deal. But to me, it is a big deal. I never had more than 1 or 2 at a time. And now 7 at a time. To me, it's a lot. But so basically, once that's done, I'll get the immediate dentures, which means it's like the temporary thing. So you get immediate, it's put in. I tried them on last week. I thought it looked great. It felt very strange, felt weird, but it looked good, I thought. So I'm going to get those. And then next year sometime, the permanent ones. And we went with the Comfilytes because it was just a few $100s more than the lower model, and I thought it's probably worth to get that. And so we're going with that. Yeah, so that's it for now. I don't know if I forgot something. Yeah, indeed, I did forget something. So I will create a new account for this topic. My life normally is documented on Instagram, and I have a YouTube channel for random videos, but I'm not really a YouTuber. So I will create a new account for just this, and just for you to get an idea how it looked like before I still had, when I still had my teeth. I will get a picture where you can see my upper teeth, my previous, the bridge that I lost. I will put that in as a profile picture. I don't know how, I'm not a tech buff, so I don't know how to insert a picture into this video. I'm too stupid for that. I don't know how to do that. I work with animals. I don't work with technology. So I just don't know how to do it, to insert a picture right now into this video. The only thing I can do is to put up that picture as my profile picture for this account. So if you see that, that's how I looked until 3 weeks ago. Actually, exactly 3 weeks ago, I still had my teeth. It happened Wednesday, July 27. That is 3 weeks ago, right? Is it? Yeah, it's Tuesday. So I'm making myself crazy now. I'm getting nervous. I will be okay. I'm sure I will be okay. I met the surgeon. Oh, that's something else I forgot. I met the surgeon last week. I felt better immediately. I liked him. He seemed very confident and not arrogant or so, but really confident in he knows what he's doing. He's doing that every day. And, I spend my life at dentists. So I know a lot about dentist, and I had really bad teeth all my life. It has to do with culture and upbringing, and yeah, that's another story. I was 6 years old when I saw a toothbrush for the first time in my life. So it was way too late. You couldn't save anything anymore. I lost my milk teeth. They rotted out of my mouth because I didn't know that you have to brush your teeth. I only was introduced to a toothbrush because then I had to go to school. And, I come from that kind of background. I'm from West Germany. And, yeah, that was, the 60s, 70s. It was that culture that everybody over 40 had dentures, and the insurance paid for everything, so who cares? It's that attitude. And by the time I understood how terrible that is, it was way too late. I was like 18 or so. And so when I was 17, I had such bad teeth. I had lost already a lot of teeth were extracted by then already. And it was pretty obvious that I will lose my second teeth as well. But then my dentist suggested we make crowns all over. Every tooth that I still had was overcrowned because I was still a minor, 17. The insurance would pay everything, 100%. And we did that because I was an apprentice at that time and still a minor, and then 100% was paid by the insurance. And I knew one day I will need new teeth, and who knows when I'm 32, who knows if I have the money. Because by then, things have changed. By then it was 1981. The insurance didn't pay 100% for adults anymore. Times had changed by then. And I knew one day I will need a set of new teeth, and who knows if I have the money. So I did it at 17. It wasn't necessary at the time, medically, but I knew it was the right thing to do. Yeah, and my lower teeth, those are still the crowns from 81. I still have them, and I'm going to keep them as long as I can. My upper teeth had to be replaced in 2004. By then I was in America, and then I got that bridge. So now you know how that came. And so I had it for almost 18 years, and I was not aware that it wasn't supposed to last that long. As I said, I knew one day I would get a new one. It wouldn't last for the rest of my life, how long ever that may be, I don't know. But I knew I would get another one eventually. But I didn't think it would be like this. So, yeah. And now I'm told from all kinds of technicians and dentists that, wow, 18 years, well, that's really a long time. It's not supposed to be that long. They last like 10 years, and wow, you got 18 years out. Wow, great. I was not aware of that. Yeah, so now I learned that. Okay, so I will upload this, and please comment if you have similar experiences, or if you are ahead of your journey, or if you have questions. I will read the comments. I don't know if anybody even sees this. We'll see. I don't even know. I have no idea. I will just upload it, and then I see what happens. So tomorrow morning at 8 is my time. The surgeon said to me it's going to be like 90 minutes. So I may be at home by 10:30. I have no idea. I'll see. So, yeah. So that's that. If you want, subscribe, because I will make more videos. This will be going on. I hope I'm going back to work. I have a flight booked to Ohio on September 4. I need to go back to work. So that's going to be also an interesting thing to see how that goes. I insisted on the 17th as a date because I thought that gives me 2 weeks time to heal, because I was supposed to be in Tennessee right now. And that's for another story. I was able to get out of that gig without problems. So, because normally I was supposed to be here for 11 days, and then I go back to the next gig. Luckily, I can be here for the whole month. But September I have to go back to work, and let's see how that goes with my new teeth. And all the complications that come or not come. I have no idea. Okay, stay tuned. Subscribe and like if you want to. Tell me your comments, write your comments, and I'll read them. Okay, that's it. Thank you. That's my yard. I just got interrupted because my husband called. He's so worried about me. You know, he gets all kinds of things that he thinks I may be able to eat, like soft things, and he just called, asked me what else do you need. So yeah, here, this is my yard. So you get an idea how I live. This is Pennsylvania, quite rural. We have no neighbors, and it's nice. And yeah, that's the sunset. Okay, so I guess I will try to record something tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye.